All right, Evan. So we just finished up doing the mental game exercise. So now I want to see if you can transfer what we did in there to the course. Obviously, we can't really go to a course because it's snowing, but we have our nice little putting mat here in our office. And so what we can have you do is maybe simulate what you would do on the course. So we got a putt here, obviously fairly straight, but let's just see you go through your routine and act as if this putt's meaningful to you.
Typically, I line up my putt first, line it, my putt cross-handed, a little forward press as soon as I address it.
All right.
Putt's a little left to right, so it's plan for a little bit of break on the left side.
Hey, nice putt. So, I just timed both of your last two putts, and they were pretty much the exact same time, almost down to the second. So, that's good to see. That means you have maybe a little bit more consistent routine than what you did that you can maybe implement on the golf course as well. So now I'm going to just put in some break to this putt because that's what you'd probably have on the course. And so I want to see you actually take the time to go through, make a read, and see how that might change your routine. So pretend like you have to read this putt and go through the same routine that you would.
Alright, I'm going to line it up, kind of aiming the left edge here, knowing that it's going to come back about 3-4 inches. Then,
And so, what are you picking out a spot in front of you to aim at, or?
yeah, typically, like I said, I like to line it up because I trust this line. And if I take the time before to line up to the spot versus just visualizing it, I know that if I take a good stroke and something that I'm working on here and I'm consistent through and through, then if I'm lining it up properly, then the ball should go into.
I talked to Sonny on this piece over here.
There you go. So maybe as opposed to, so on your full swing, you kind of like you pick out a spot in front of you, you take some practice swings. Putting, not so much, right? You just actually like to put down a line, line it up, and you go ahead and you execute based on the line.
Okay.
Is there any questions you have about that?
I do not, no.
All right. Well, I think that do you feel like you have a good understanding of your routine and kind of maybe how this would apply to the golf course?
Well, absolutely. I mean, practice like you play all the time. Yeah.
And so do you feel like you have some ways that you can practice this at home?
Sure. Well, I mean, here we are with a little putting green here, but it's just being consistent with the way you go through your pre-shot routine and doing the same thing out there on the golf course. But again, practice like you play. It's going to lead to better results on the golf course. So got to make sure that you're consistent, stay with it, and results will only come from there.
Perfect. Well, this is good. I mean, I think that we definitely made some progress in the lesson. I just want to, make sure that, in competitive situations, when the pressure's on, none of this changes. You stick to the same routine. As you know, you're obviously a good player. So
All right.
stick to the process and we should be in good shape.
Good to know.